Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Arfa, and today I'm going to present about book reviewing. So there is the agenda in it, and and we start from about the book is Sejarah Peradaban Islam. So Sejarah Peradaban Islam or a history of Islamic civilization is a comprehensive academic reference that charts the journey of Islam from its pre-Islamic era or its Jahiliyah era. So this book is written by the scholar of the Dr. Samsul Munir Amin, and he is have the read around three books about Islam, and I will then tell you about one of his book. So this is one of his book. It is the Sejarah Peradaban Islam. So why I choose this book? Because this book is of a comprehensive and academic look at the evolution of Islamic history. Unlike many texts that focus solely on the deaths and battles, Mr. Munir explores the broader concept of civilization, showing how Islam shaped science, culture, and ethics globally. As a lecturer at ANSIC, his writing is highly structured and authoritative, making it an ideal condition for a presentation. This book allows us to see the big picture from the era of Prophet Muhammad SAW to the development of Islam. So before back then of the Muhammad SAW was given a job to spread Islam, there was the Jahiliyah era. And this book also tells a story about the spreading of Islamic era by Muhammad SAW. He was going dakwah around Arab. So the story is they are telling the fall and the lesson of the Muslim. So the fall is his tells a tragic history of the fall of Baghdad and Andalusia. Just because the city just get back to the Jahiliyyah era. So there is no one having the Muslim religion at all. Not just as bad luck, but as the result of internal division. So because many people are following each other and they are following their own believers, they are getting more and more shirks. So many people increasing every year to going exit Islam and entering back to the Jahiliyyah era. So the lesson from that is we must make a wake up call and the new era for Muslim. We must keep growing the Muslim era and make it into the golden era of Muslim in the modern future. So we are not hoping for Muslim is going to get crisis of believers. We need to make the wake up call or the dakwah for the future people or the new generation. So for a story of the coming home or the localization, this is the most touching part of the story, which is when some person or some organization immigrates from other Southeast Asia. So back then, before Indonesia was fully with Buddha or even other outside Islam religion. Once then, there is the people or the organization from Spain sailed across oceans to reach the shores of Java and Sumatra, was going to dakwah or want to spread Islam. And now Indonesia become the most country with Islamic religion. Now this saying about how Indonesia getting a Islamic era. So this is the right from the book to all remains according to the Gemini. So from the design is typical of academic publications. in Indonesia, the layout is clean and professional. It focuses on reliability, repetitive visual flair, or illustration. For the price is highly affordable and accessible. It's just like around 130s, and it's quite cheap. And as a staple for university students, it offers immense educational value. So there is the discount for the students or like college students for learning about the book and Islam. So from the story is excellent historical narrative. It's not just a fiction, it's about the story of how Islam spreads around the world, including Indonesia. And now it make the story makes it engaging and easy to follow. Now I'm going to share the benefits or the feature of this book. So as you can hear, the book is Sejarah Peradaban Islam. Unlike books that only focus to the Golden Age in the Middle East or the Arabic continent, it it also covers the entire timeline of Islamic story from the Southeast until the Southern Asia and around the world. It spans from the pre-Islamic or the Jahiliyah era and the life of Prophet and the great dynastics of Shirik all the way to the modern era. It provides the complete big story or the big picture of how Islamic civilization evolved in 1400 years. So it tells about the story about Islam, how spreads from Jahiliyah until Islamic era, from the Middle East until Indonesia. So from the localization of history is the most valuable local leaders is the inclusion of Islam in the Nusantara or the Malay Archipelago. While many global history books ignore Southeast Asia, they just mind about the Middle East and other continents. The Mr. Samsul Munir Amin integrates the story of Indonesian sultanates and the spread of Islam in the Indonesian from the religion or the religion from essential part of the global Islamic civilization narrative. So there is the quotes of the writer. It is the worship is not merely an obligation, but a primary need that cannot be negotiated. Worship is an evidence of the highest human consciousness. So worship is the most main part of us living in the world, such as Islam. And maybe that's all from me. Sorry if I have some mistakes of the reviewing book. And thank you for all. Sorry, maybe the good things from Allah and the bad things from me, also the jins. And as I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.